guys, and welcome to a new vlog. Today we're in London and I thought I would do another one of these because you guys really seemed to enjoy them and you've left some really lovely comments. So apologies about the makeup free face. I know I'm not looking my most glamorous right now, but I'm going for a haircut and I really needed a cut because it's been almost 3 months that I haven't cut my hair, and I normally do it kind of every 6 to 8 weeks, so it desperately needs a cut. And I'm going to go to colour it very soon as well because it's really grown out. My roots look terrible, but for now I thought I would just cut it since Despina didn't have time to colour it, and I thought I would take you along with me. So welcome to a new weekly vlog. Let's get straight into it, but before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload it twice a week and I would love to have you back on the channel. Hey guys, so it's quite a bit later. I am now ready to go out. I'm going to a friend's birthday and I just thought I'd do a quick outfit of the day. It was quite a hectic day actually. I went to do like my hair, I went for a haircut, then I went to do some errands, and then I went to get my nails done, very pretty at Marcella's, and then I came back home and I quickly brushed and got ready, and I just thought I'd show you my outfit of the day. It's not very good because I don't have a full length mirror, but I'm wearing this Theory white blazer, which you guys have already seen in a few videos. I'll link them on the screen now. And then I'm wearing these jeans and my sparkly Jimmy Choo pumps. And I'll have my Bulgari bag as well, and I went for like a wavy sort of blow dry, and a tutorial on this makeup look is on the channel, so I will link that on the screen now if you guys want to watch. So I'm going to head out quickly, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm back home now. It's a bit later. Sorry I left in such a rush earlier, but I was actually running really late. It was really fun. I wasn't able to vlog at my friend's birthday because it was super dark, so you guys would have seen nothing, but it was really fun to catch up with them. I saw some people they used to work with before, and it was just so nice to see them after so long. We then had a friend's pre-wedding sort of dinner that we went to a little bit late, but we finally got there at the Connaught Hotel, and that hotel is so stunning. Every single time I go there, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. I love the decor, and we went to the Jean-Georges restaurant. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it was really nice. I was really impressed. The food was so delicious. I would have inserted some clips for you guys to see, and the dessert, we had a rum baba, and that's my most absolute favorite dessert in the world. I think it's so delicious. It's like a really, if you don't know what it is, it's like a sponge cake, but it's really light, and they serve it with chantilly cream, and then it has like either rum or limoncello or whatever alcohol they pour over it, and it's just really kind of moist and juicy, and yeah, just very delicious and very light actually. I like it as a dessert because after you've eaten a heavy meal, it doesn't feel like it's too much, like maybe a cake or something. So yeah, that was really good. And then I had the venison, which was delicious. It was, and I love the decor. The restaurant was really cool. I love the vibe it had. It had like a very kind of New York vibe to it. It was really nice. And then I showed you a quick outfit of the day in the bathroom. It was a bit awkward. It was a beautiful bathroom, by the way. But it was just a bit awkward because there was a few people in there, and I still don't feel very confident to kind of just be vlogging my outfit of the day with other people looking at me in the bathroom. But I did show you a quick clip because unfortunately I don't have a full length mirror at home, so I thought I would show you there. But yeah. So, and by the way, these are my nails, guys, and you always ask me about the color of my nails. It's always the same, which is the reason why I don't really do kind of many videos about it or really talk about it that much. It's the Essie Couture. I love that line because they are so long lasting. I get my nails done at Marcella's, and unfortunately they don't do Essie anymore, but I did just buy the bottle. You can buy it off Boots or whatever, and I find that with that top coat, it's a normal polish, it's not a shellac, but it lasts so long. It lasts perfectly, pretty much chip free for 5 days, and to be honest, I cook and, you know, clean the house and whatever, and it still lasts pretty well for 5 days. It's like a really milky pink actually, and it's very opaque because I like my colors to be really opaque, because the white line on my nails is not very kind of equal, and some nails it's really thick and then some it's really thin, so I like my nail polishes to be very opaque so that you can't see that kind of white line. And I also have some like imperfections on my nails, like I have some like bumps and creases, and you know, they're not the smoothest, so this really helps hide them, but only one person knows how to do them so that they look super smooth in these opaque colors, because they're very hard to polish with these. They kind of look streaky very easily, but she leaves them absolutely perfect. Josefa does my nails, so if you do visit Marcella's, she would definitely be my recommendation. She's been doing my nails for like 10 years now, and she's amazing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just change now, wash my face because I'm dying to take my makeup off, and go to bed. And by the way, I'm loving my hair. I'm so happy with the haircut. I wasn't able to show you properly after I left the salon because I was just running around like a mad nut. I had to go to Space NK to pick up a present for my friend actually. So I was just rushing there, and then I had to go and get my nails done, and yeah, it was basically just a crazy day, but I really like my haircut. What I did basically was I got a few more layers put in just on the ends. I still wanted to look very thick and with a very blunt cut at the bottom, but I wanted it to have a little bit more movement, so because it's a bit longer now, what I've done is I've added a couple of layers just on the bottom part, and then at the front also, with the curls you can't really see, but it's been layered a little bit as well, like just this bottom bit here, and then my fringe as I usually have it. So yeah, super happy. I'm gonna get it colored by Despina next week. I'm gonna go for a half head of balayage, I think, because as you can see, my roots have really grown out. I just wanted to show you properly my makeup. I know this lighting is not the best, but I really like how sparkly this eye has turned out. There is a tutorial for this look. My lips are faded now, but they were nude at one point in time. Nude and glossy, my favorite. But yeah, there is a tutorial for this look, so I will link it on the screen now so you guys can go and have a watch. And now I'm definitely going to take my makeup off and go to bed. Good night. Hello guys, good morning and welcome to Tuesday. I didn't vlog for the last 2 days just because I didn't really get up too much. I was literally just kind of doing emails on Sunday, and then we just watched a bit of TV and relaxed because we were so tired. And then on Monday was a full day of shooting, so there wasn't really all that much to do. But now I'm just heading over to my favourite blow dry bar, which is Air Blow Dry Bar in Brompton Road. They do a great job with long hair. My favourite guy there is Valentino, but they're all really good, so I will be linking that one down below if you are looking for a good place to get a blow dry. Because today again we have a full day of shooting. My videographer Feliciano is coming over, and we're going to be shooting a couple of fashion videos which you guys have really seemed to be enjoying. I will link on the screen now the last one we did, which you guys really liked, which was a haul video with lots of different styling ideas for the pieces I got when I was out in Madrid. And then we're also going to be doing some pictures for my Instagram and also for my blog, which is going to be coming very soon. I'm so sorry the website's been down for so long, guys, but we've had so many issues with it, but it's very exciting and some really cool stuff is going to be coming your way. So that will be coming on the channel very soon. I will tell you when it's all launching. So yeah, today we're going to be shooting all of that, and I'm expecting a few deliveries, so I will be sharing those with you later on in the day. But yeah, I thought it would be nice for you to see kind of what goes on behind the scenes for all the content that goes on my YouTube channel and on my website. So yeah, I hope you enjoy spending the day with me. So tell me if you're feeling something. You know I hate living in the dark. Don't tell me that it's all for nothing. You know that you had me from the start. So guys, I am ready for filming now. I just came home after my blow dry. I went for a really sleek blow dry today actually because it's snowing here in London, so I thought that would be the best way to keep my hair under control. And yeah, I'm wearing this shirt dress that you guys must have seen in my haul video. If not, I will link it on the screen now. But yeah, we're gonna get started with the filming because there's a long day ahead of us. So you guys, we've just been filming and just doing a few pictures for a blog post, and I've looked outside and the weather is crazy. I'm just going to turn my camera around so you guys can see. Look at this snow, guys. This is how spring starts in London, I guess. It's crazy. It looks beautiful, but it definitely feels like this should have been Christmas and not pretty much March. But yeah, this is how we're rolling in London right now. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work now and do a few more pictures, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Hey guys, so I've just finished filming and we filmed one video, a bit of another video, like some cutaways that we hadn't done, and then we also shot like 3 blog posts. So it's been a very, very long day. I've been up since literally 7 and I only went to sleep like 2 AM last night. So I'm absolutely exhausted. Excuse this horrific face because my makeup is literally melting off. But we have a big task ahead of us because I'm going to show you the state of my living room right now after filming so that you guys can see what it looks like. Let me turn the camera around.
Dark, don't tell me that it's all for nothing. You know that you had me from the start. We can run and fight, lose it all tonight if you say you're right. So tell me if you're feeling something. You know I hate living in the dark. 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 So tell me if you're feeling something. You know I hate living in the dark. Don't tell me that it's all for nothing. You know that you had me from the start. We can run and fight, lose it all tonight if you say you're right. So tell me if you're feeling something. You know I hate living in the dark. You know I hate living in the dark. You know I hate living in the dark.
Okay guys, so we're in the bathroom. Excuse the light here, I know it's horrific, but this bathroom has a really, really crap light actually. I'm just going to tie my hair up in a bun to wash my face. I think this is like the best moment of the day, honestly. So I'm going to go see if I can get some more light. Oh, and I'm going to put the sweater away, which I forgot about. Okay, that's as much light as we can get in this bathroom. I am going... So I've got some cotton pads. I'm going to go and clean my face. First I'm going to take off my eyelashes. I always wear eyelashes to film because I think they make your eyes look so much nicer. And then I'm going to just use my Aven cleanser. This is the best. This and La Roche-Posay one. You guys have asked me before what other La Roche-Posay products I like, and their Tolerian cleanser is amazing. I love these cleansers that you can use to kind of clean your entire face. Like, you don't need to use a separate eye cleanser, because I just don't like to have to use something else for my eyes. I'm gonna massage this in. Probably not a very glamorous look right now, guys. Now gonna go in with a massive cotton pad. I love these ones from Boots because they're stitched on the sides here. So that means like all the fluff from inside doesn't come out. So they're amazing. And I'm just kind of gently rubbing my eyes to get off the mascara from my eyelashes. And then I use the other side, which is a little bit rougher, to kind of remove everything from my face. And I'm probably not doing an amazing job because I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder here. This honestly is the best feeling of the whole day. Okay, so we're done with cleanse number 1. I'm going to go in with cleanse number 2, which is a baby wipe. And I don't actually use makeup wipes because I feel like they irritate my skin. And because I've already cleansed, I just want like an extra cleanse to maybe remove the bits around the sides because I don't want to wet my hair, and also on my ears, because believe it or not, I do put makeup on my ears just so that they don't look kind of a different colour. But I'm just going to go in with this. And as you can see, it's not coming all that dirty because I've kind of taken the most of my makeup with the cotton pad. So yeah, guys, I'm so happy you're liking these vlog videos. Honestly, I've always felt so nervous about doing them because I never knew if, you know, I was doing enough. I loved watching other bloggers, you know, vlog, but I was always like, oh, I don't know if they're boring. But seeing all your amazing feedback makes me very, very happy. And by the way, guys, I read every single one of your comments, even if sometimes I don't respond. It's because I just can't respond to everyone sometimes, but I do read every single one of them on Instagram. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm going to start uploading a lot more, and I post a lot of Insta stories, and I'm even posting some recipes on my Insta stories. So do definitely go and follow me on Instagram. I will leave a link to it on the screen now. There are some really beautiful pictures on there, and I did a promo video for a watch with a brand called Jord, and oh my god, it turned out so nice. I think I was so proud of that work. So do head out to my Instagram if you want to see what that looked like. I'm now going to go in with my Clarisonic, but I need a bit of water, so I'll be right back. So I've put on a bit of my Ethiclar cleanser, and now I'm going to go in with my Clarisonic. This kind of really helps finish cleaning the skin. It's amazing. My skin has improved so much since I use this. Okay. So I'm now gonna rub it in. Oh, it just feels so fresh. And as you can see, there's still makeup coming off my face. Ah, it's never ending. Okay guys, well that's my face clean and beautiful. It feels so fresh right now, so I'm just gonna put some toner on and my moisturizer. And yes, I think I'm just gonna call it a night, guys. I'm just gonna have some dinner right now, and then I'm probably gonna head to bed because I'm exhausted. So I will see you in the morning. Good night. Hey guys, good morning. So I know a bit of an awkward position, but this morning, it is Wednesday morning, by the way, and today I'm having a bit of a home day. I'm just gonna be cooking. I like to cook one day on the week and then just freeze the food. And although I do kind of do fresh stuff every day, maybe for lunch or for dinner, but it's usually stuff that's quite quick. So like the big heavy meals, which are going to be like curries or stews or whatever with lots of veg and everything like that, which mostly my husband takes into work every day, but I also sometimes eat a little bit. Those I do them all in one day of the week, and today is that day where I'm meal prepping and I'm actually cooking loads. Then I also have a lot of just like laptop work. I have emails, blog posts and whatever, but I thought I would start the day off with an unboxing. I got these very exciting packages. It's not beauty, it's not fashion, it's actually stuff for the house. And it's kind of functional stuff, but I thought it would be nice to show you just in case you guys are looking for something similar. So my first package is from Wayfair. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that. If I can find, I can never find with these packages where you need to open them. It's so annoying. Okay, so the first thing I got from Wayfair is this lunchbox container, and I actually had one of these already, but the plastic containers, I don't know if you guys know, but you need to replace them every so often, because if you use them in the microwave, the plastic, especially if you put curries and stuff inside, they go like a weird kind of whitish color, and that's like a mold sort of thing, or like the plastic disintegrating, and eating that is really bad for your health. So I got a new one, and I love these ones. These ones are from Kitchen Craft, and I love them because they have one box on the top and then another smaller box, and then they have this bit in the middle, and then you can put food here. So what I tend to do, because I cook a lot of curries and stuff for my husband to take to work, is I put the rice down there, and then I can put the chicken or the meat or whatever, or the veg that I'm cooking, and then he can have a little extra kind of fruit or some steamed veg or whatever I'm putting on the side. And I actually think, oh, but that lid, it's actually broken, you guys. I just noticed this. Oh no. I might have to send it back. Yep. I'll have to send it back because that lid is broken just there. But basically, this goes in really nicely. You just pack it up like this, and yeah. And then I got some more containers, because actually storing food in plastic containers that you're going to be reheating constantly in the microwave, apparently, like I said, is not very good, because once you've reheated the plastic a few times, not only does it look a bit disgusting, especially, and if you store stuff which has tomatoes, it goes kind of red as well and stained. So it's much better to put it in glass containers. So I'm replacing all my Tupperware for these ones from Kitchen Craft. So this is glass, and then on the top it's got a plastic lid, which I really like. It's like this, and these ones are great because you can use them for the microwave, you can use them for meal prep in the fridge, you can store food like leftovers that you've cooked, and because I cook only once a week, I usually need loads of these, and you can also use it to cook stuff in the oven. So let's say, for example, you cook like a small lasagna or some enchiladas or something, you can literally cook it in this, and then you just pop the lid over the top, and you can store it in the microwave, you can take it to work, whatever. And to top this off, these lids are amazing because you don't actually need to take the lid off to heat it up in the microwave. You can literally just open this bit here, and it opens like a little, I don't know if you can see that there, but it opens like, focus, it opens a little hole there, and that lets the steam out, so you don't need to take the lid off to heat it up in the microwave. So they're amazing. So I got these ones. I got these ones, I'm just trying to see what size they are. This is the 1 litre one. So I got 1, 2, I think there's 4 of these in here. Yeah. So I got 4 of these. And this, I think, is like a very durable plastic, because it doesn't seem, glass, because it seems quite sturdy. I don't think it would break easily. And they are dishwasher safe, stackable. So yeah, amazing. I'm excited about these. And now I've got another parcel from IKEA. Wow, that's a hell of a lot of paper in there. And from IKEA, what I did is I got more of these. It's the same idea, but in Wayfair they didn't have a lot of different sizes, so I went ahead, and the IKEA ones are much cheaper as well actually, but they just didn't have this size. I mean, I have to say the kitchen craft ones look better quality than the IKEA ones in terms of the lid. I think the lid looks a lot nicer, but the IKEA ones are a lot cheaper. And then I have another pack of more of these glass ones, and this is a pack that comes with 3. So these ones are more sort of squared rather than rectangular, but they're quite deep, which is quite nice. So this one comes with 3 different sized square ones in here, but it's the same concept as the other ones, so I'm not going to show you those as well. I also ordered a mirror from IKEA because I haven't had a full length mirror for the longest time, and I'm going to try and put it onto my wardrobe, so I will do that and I will show you the results in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's a little bit later now, and excuse the crazy hair, but I'm heading over to Michael John now to get my hair coloured by the lovely Despina, who always does my hair. You guys ask me so many questions about my hair, so I'm going to talk to you about it once I go back because I'm in a real rush now. But yeah, I got my hair done at Michael John with Despina, and Tamim cuts my hair. But today I'm not getting a haircut, I'm only getting a half head of balayage because I feel like my roots have grown out quite a lot, so I need a bit of colour up here on the top. But I'll kind of show you a little bit of the process while I'm there, and then I'll do a little chatty bit to tell you a bit more about my hair when I get home. From doing my hair, and I've put on some minimal makeup, and like this is really minimal. I have no foundation. I've literally just popped on the Summer Glow cream from Charlotte Tilbury, a little bit of Tarte creamy concealer, some lip balm, the Dior lip glow, which is amazing, a little bit of mascara, some blush, some bronzer, and I'm done. I'm sorry I couldn't vlog a lot during my hair session. I was literally only able to show you when I had the plastics on my head, which wasn't a very glamorous look. But my camera died and I couldn't vlog much more. But I thought I would tell you a bit about my hair. As you can see, I'm literally looking in the viewfinder and I'm like obsessed with how my hair looks. It's super ashy. What we've done is we've done a gloss, and then we did a half head of balayage, so literally just to bring the lightness a little bit closer to the roots, because it had grown out quite a bit. But I love how beautifully blended it is, because my natural hair is so dark, it's literally black, and this is kind of quite blondie, but I find that it blends in really nicely and it doesn't look streaky at all. And then as you can see, it's got a really nice blend all the way through. We didn't do anything to the bottom, just added a gloss because the hair is bleached, so obviously it kind of loses its shine. And the beautiful and lovely Despina did my colour as usual, and then Dane gave me this amazing super voluminous blow dry, so I'm looking very glamorous right now. And the reason why I popped on some makeup is because I'm heading out to a meeting. But before I go out, I thought I would do I just wanted to tell you a bit about my hair, because you guys asked me so many questions and there's been so many requests to do a hair video, and I have done a hair story video before. I've spoken about my hair a couple of times on videos before. I'll link that on the screen now so you guys can have a watch if you haven't, but it was a pretty old video. And my hair has changed a little bit since then. So I've struggled with my hair for such a long time. My natural hair is literally black. Like, there's no other shade to it. It's really, really black. But ever since I was, I think, maybe 20, I started dyeing my hair. And I started off by getting highlights, and I could never get the right shade. Like, my highlights always looked a bit kind of brassy and bronzy. It was kind of got a very red undertone to it, and that was never the color I wanted. I always wanted that kind of blonde, J-Lo sort of look, and I literally just couldn't get it. I love ashy tones on hair. I like them on everyone pretty much. I'm really not into red tones. It's just something that I personally don't like, and I especially don't like it on my complexion. But I literally could just never get rid of those red undertones on my hair, and that's because my hair is really black, and when you bleach it, it kind of has a red tint that comes through because my natural undertones are kind of quite reddish. So I struggled, I tried loads of different hairdressers and I could never get the right shade. And then I got my hair coloured by someone who claimed that they could you know, get that shade for Asian hair, and it was literally, I had to just chop it all off. It was that bad. It was literally just breaking apart. So then I found Despina, and I found her through a blogger actually, Lydia Elise Millen. I love her channel. I'll link it down below. And Despina used to colour her hair, and she actually had henna dyed hair, and Despina managed to get rid of that, which I found absolutely amazing. And again, that's kind of quite red undertone, so I was like, you know what, let me give it a go. And I decided to go to Despina for a consultation. She works at Michael John salon here in London, and she gave me so much confidence. You know, she didn't want to touch my hair at first, and she said, you know, get a few Olaplex treatments done to get it back to a good condition, to restore your hair, and you know, then we can go in with balayage. And for me, that was so important because I wanted to keep my hair healthy. My hair naturally has, you know, it's quite strong, and you know, I have quite a lot of hair, thankfully, touch wood, you know, but it was in pretty bad condition, and I just didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want it to be kind of brittle, and I just wanted to keep it as much as possible. So with Olaplex, we did a few treatments. I kept it overnight, and my hair became a lot stronger, and then I chopped off quite a bit as well, and then Despina went in and coloured it. And since then, I've never looked back. She's done an amazing job. Recently, I went a bit lighter, and I really love this shade. She's managed to get a very ashy shade, which for my hair is really difficult. And I have to say, ever since like all that old hair that had previously been coloured has been chopped off, I think most of it is now gone. The hair that Despina has done doesn't go brassy. I don't know how she does it, but it just keeps the colour so well. It does go a little bit lighter because my hair was quite a bit lighter now than it was when I first did it in November this time. But it just keeps a beautiful shade of lightness. There's no kind of weird kind of brassiness coming through, so I'm just honestly so amazed. So what I have on my hair is balayage, but I don't like it to be too ombre. I don't like the kind of ends to be much lighter than the roots, so it's kind of a very sort of baby lights sort of balayage all through the head. And yeah, I don't touch my base because I don't have any grays, so my base is still black. I don't know how much you can see it, but it does kind of look very beautifully blended and more sort of brown when I have my baby lights in. So yeah, and I go for a very ashy shade. It's kind of an ash blonde. But yeah, I mean, just take pictures to Despina and she will, you know, get the colour. You know, there's no kind of showing you synthetic hair and telling you to pick a colour from there. You know, you just explain what you want, and she just, I don't know, she's a hair magician and she just makes it happen. And then in terms of my haircut, Tamim cuts my hair. I love him. He does amazing haircuts, and what I have is invisible layers. So if you see my hair, it looks like it's all one length, but I have layers in there to give it a bit of volume and a bit of movement. I have quite a lot of texture on the end, but I still like to keep it quite thick. I don't like to thin it down too much. But yeah, and then I have a completely straight cut from the back. It's all just like a straight line. I don't like kind of that V shape. And then I have a little bit of a fringe going on with a little bit of feathering here in the front, but nothing too dramatic. And that's basically it. And what I do is I do an Olaplex treatment once a week in the salon. Sometimes I keep it overnight, but I really struggle to sleep with wet hair. So usually I just kind of leave it in the salon on for about half an hour and then just wash it off, and I find that works well for my hair. And then every time I wash my hair, which is once, maximum twice a week, I always use a mask, and my favorite one is the one from Living Proof, the restorative hair mask, I think it's called. And then yeah, and then I use a blue shampoo every time I wash my hair just to do the last wash. So I usually do 3 washes of my hair because it's very oily. So I use one that's like a deep cleansing shampoo, like a clarifying one, which especially because I have like dermatitis on my scalp, so that helps to get rid of that. And then I use the blue shampoo to just sort of keep the color going for longer and tone it down. It's one from Joko. I've spoken about it a million times. I'll link it down below. But yeah, it's amazing, and that sort of helps brunettes keep their hair from going brassy. So yeah, that's a video about my hair. And then I get a blow dry usually, but I can style it at home as well, and there's a couple of styling videos that I've done on my channel. I will link it here on the screen now. And I am going to be doing one for my waves, which you guys have requested so much, so I'm going to be doing that video very soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's basically everything about my hair. I'm so happy with how it looks, guys. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder all the time, but yeah, so do let me know if you guys have any questions and I can answer them. Let me know in the comments below. There's lots of them. I can do a whole Q&A video about my hair. Otherwise, I'll get back to you on the comments. But I'm gonna head out now because I'm running super late for my meeting, so I will see you in a little bit. Bye.
So tell me if you're feeling something. You know I hate living in the dark. You know I hate living in the dark.
Hey guys, so I decided to put my hair up in a braid so that it was a bit more comfortable. And I just thought I'm quickly going to show you that mirror that I got today. And finally, I have a full-length mirror at home. So let me just turn the camera around and show you. So this is my full-length mirror, guys. I am so happy I'll finally be able to show you an outfit of the day. So I got this from, initially I got one from IKEA, but that one broke, and now I have this one which I got from a company, I think it's called Lights and something. I'll link it down below. And this one is super lightweight, and it's actually special to kind of stick it onto the back of a cupboard. So let me try and see if I can get like a full length of this. So as you can see, it's just stuck onto the cupboard door. It already comes with some sort of it's not like it's like a kind of tape that's a double-sided tape that comes in the back of the mirror. But then I bought another one which is special to kind of stick mirrors onto surfaces, and that one is a little bit stronger as well. So I thought that would work well, because just with the tape that the mirror comes, it might have been a little bit too light and I was scared it was just going to fall off. But I'm so happy with this, and I can like easily close the cupboard and I can see myself full length. And I think it's great if you don't have a space to put a full length mirror in your home to have something like this. So yeah, and I'll show you my quick outfit of the day. I'm going to wear a gilet on top of this, but I'm just wearing this polo neck from Massimo Dutti, my Acne jeans and my Gucci trainers. So yeah, I think, and oh, I also wanted to show you. Okay guys, so we have a fully stocked up fridge. As you can see, I did a whole lot of cooking there, and I love the boxes. I am so excited to use these. I think they're so great. These are the ones I showed you earlier, and these are all the ones I got. There's a few more of these blue ones. These ones are my favorite. I got these from Wayfair. These ones are the ones from IKEA, but I have to say the Wayfair ones from Kitchen Craft are definitely better quality. But I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna try and take out some stuff. So I did these. Let me just pull these out. So these are kebabs, lamb kebabs, and these are like an Indian kebab. You can do them in like a longer shape. They're kind of similar to seek kebabs, but I just do them round because they're just easier to make. And these have like lots of spices and yogurt, and they're very, very tender. What I do is just fry them off from the outside to seal the meat, and then I store them like this. You can also freeze them, and then what I do is I just do them in the oven in batches. They need to go in at a 180-degree oven for about 15 minutes to cook the inside, and they're so beautifully tender because they don't have a lot of flour on them. They don't have flour on the outside. All they have is some almond powder, an egg to bind, and then they have some Greek yogurt. I take 0 fat one, but obviously you can take full fat if you want to be more indulgent. But they are honestly amazing. They're so delicious, so creamy. And yeah, and then you can just cook them up in batches. So what I do is I like to make them these when we're going to eat them, because that's the best way. I fry them off and just store them like this. And then, oh, sorry, my fridge is beeping. Let me just shut that and open it again. And then to go with this, I made this sort of, it's called raita, and it's like a yogurt dip. It's not, I do this with kind of Greek yogurt, and they're amazing to dip the kebabs in. But you can use it for many other things as well. And this one has coriander, it has coriander powder and fresh coriander. It also has some cumin, Greek yogurt, some lemon and salt, pepper, and it is delicious. And these two together work so well. And then to go with the kebabs, I made these cholas. You usually eat these with You can eat them with like a fried sort of bread, but I usually just make them a bit more healthy and eat them with rice. These are amazing, a source of protein to eat with rice, because if you mix these with rice, they make like a very good similar protein to meat if you don't want to eat meat. And these basically have like a tomato sort of curry with coriander, lots of different spices, and they're basically just white chickpeas, and these are amazing. I love these. So I have these to go with these as well. So this is kind of one meal. And then I made a whole lot of rice. Let me show you this as well. And I usually make a whole batch of rice because you can easily keep this for 3 or 4 days and you eat a whole lot of rice. And I love to have rice because then you can just kind of quickly whip up any meal, just make like fish or turkey or just like a steak, and then you have some rice to go on the side. And this is basmati rice, but I make it, it's like a pulao. So I use like the pulao spices to fry it off a little bit, kind of shallow fry it with a little bit of oil and then boil it, and it's amazing. It's so tasty. And then what else did I make? Oh yeah, and then I made this curry, which is inspired by one that Gizzy Erskine made for, let me just pop it here. By the way, I've got my blush and my eyeshadow just drying off there because it broke, and I had to, and basically I restored it. I did it with like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and you just kind of mash it up, and I put it back in the pan, and it looks pretty good. I think it's lost a little bit of the color, but yeah, I'd never tried this with one of my broken powders, and it works really well. If you guys want to know how I did this, because my powders break all the time, and this eyeshadow had broken as well, and it looks pretty decent, I think. So if you guys want to know how I repanned them again, do let me know in the comments below and I can do a quick video on that. But yeah, basically this curry is like a turkey curry. It's got turkey mince, and then she used parsnips, but I didn't have parsnips because it's more like a winter veg. So I used butternut squash, and it has an amazing curry with like, it has just chicken stock, and she used coconut milk, but to make it more healthy I used low-fat Greek yogurt. And it's turned out amazing. It's so good. And then it has these onions. She had fried shallots, but I basically roasted them in the oven with the butternut squash, so it's much healthier, even though hers was already supposed to be a healthy version. And it's so delicious. It doesn't look amazing in there, but it's so good. It has turkey, it has cumin, coriander, lots of spices, stock, and then it has the Greek yogurt. It's so, so good. If you want the recipe on this, do let me know. And then, finally, to have some food for dinner, I made this soup. I'm going to close the fridge, guys, sorry. Oh, I'm just spreading everything out in my kitchen here. But I made this soup, which is a butternut squash soup with a bit of thyme, and it is so good. It's basically roasted butternut squash, and I just roast the butternut squash with the onions in the oven, and then just put some stock and some thyme and some pepper and salt. And that's it. It's super easy to make, super healthy, and it's so delicious and really, really filling as well. I love to have soup for dinner because then I just have something really light and then my soup. And it's a great dinner because I tend to have a bigger lunch and a smaller dinner. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just going to call it a day today. It's been a long day, lots of meetings, lots of cooking. The day I do my cooking is always a long day. So I think that's going to be it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.